Yeah, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Yeah. So today, as just of practice, we are going to start with the chess free app. I know a lot of people may have tried this app. So we are going to start with level 1 based on any color we have, and we are going to go on till level 12. I think totally we have 12 levels, right? Okay. So we'll be trying to defeat each and every level based on the elo rating, okay, as fast as possible. So let's start with the level 1. Okay, let's go with d4, c4, knight c3, e3. Let's go bishop d3, castles, e5. Let's go d5. Okay, so the level 1 starts plundering pieces at a very common stage. Okay, let's take on c6. Let's go knight d5, queen d6, and I think we can go queen c7 check, or we can go queen b3 first. Bishop b7. Okay, blunders a piece. Yeah, blunders the rook. Yeah, ends the checkmate. But the computer resigns. Okay. So okay, this was level 1. Yeah, that's really good. Let's go to the menu and let's go back. Don't know how to go back. Yeah, this is done, right? Yeah, accept resign. Good. So I will go back. Yeah, I will go to the main menu. So that was level 1. Okay, these advertisements are really hectic for any app. Let's close it. Okay. Yeah. Now let's go with level 2. Okay. So let's go with level 2. The problem is I have to keep the net connection on for the streaming part. That is why the ads keep on popping up. Okay, e4, let's go c6. Let's go with the Caro-Kann. d4, let's go d5. Knight c6, let's take here. Knight f6, rook h3. Okay, blundered the rook. Thank you for the rook. King e2. Okay, let's go e3. Let's go bishop b6. Okay. Let's go bishop f3 check. Let's go knight f6. Let's go queen f6 check. Let's go knight here. Let's go bishop f4. Let's go bishop here. Okay, and the computer resigns. Okay, that was pretty fast. I will go to main menu again. Yeah, this app is good. Okay, thanks. Now let's go to single player chess. Now let's go to the level 3. Okay. Yeah, let's go with d4. Now the computer starts thinking. c4, e3, queen d5, knight c3, queen e6. Let's go with d5, queen d6. Let's go with bishop c4. Okay, computer goes on to play g6, and I think knight b5 is already a winning move here, but I will go with knight f3 to be safe, and I'll go with bishop e2, because as we progress in levels, the computer starts to become intelligent. So maybe bishop f3. Yeah, and I think knight b5 should do the job here. Yeah, queen a6, and yeah, they blundered up the queen. Very simple. Let's go d6. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And let's go here. And let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, the computer resigns. So that was a pretty much quick match. Let's go to the next level. Okay. The advertise keep on popping up. I'll have some water. This game is not important. Okay. So yeah, let's continue with our levels. Let's go to level 4. E3, let's go D5. Let's also E5. Knight C6. Knight F6. Let's take here. Let's go Bishop D6. Let's go castles. Let's go. I can go takes here. And I can go takes here. And I can go Queen D6. And I can go captures, but then the knight will be supported. So let's capture the knight. Knight D2. Now let's go Queen here. Rook C1. Okay. Now let's go Bishop G4. Takes. Let's capture this. King takes. Let's go Knight B5. Let's go Queen takes on here. Let's go Queen takes on C1. Let's go Queen back to this. Let's go Knight here. Let's go here. And let's go Queen even.
Checkmate.
Okay, well played. So that was level 4. Till then, I don't want these ads. Okay, I'll just put across. Okay. So yeah, I hope that is gone. Yeah. Back. Yeah, that was level 4. I don't know why this cursor is not changing. Yeah, perfect. So let's go to level 5. Let's play level 5. So let's go with D4, C4, E3, Knight to C6. Let's go with D5. Let's go with Bishop C4. Let's go takes. Let's go takes. There's a small trap here, Queen F3. I hope he falls into it. He as a competitor surely falls into it. Let's go. Yeah, let's go Knight F6 here. Let's go castles. Queen B6, let's go Knight D5. Queen C6, let's go Knight F6 with a check. Queen F6, let's go Knight. Queen takes A7. G6, okay, then the A6 knight is protected. Let's go Bishop D2, Queen takes B2, I think that is the problem. King C8, Bishop C3. Queen B6, Queen A8 check. Yeah, Queen D5 check. Yeah, let's go. We can go Knight G5. F6, we can go Knight A4. Yeah, I just didn't realize that the piece is hanging. Okay, King here. I can go Knight G5 with a check. And the competitor resigns. Okay, well played. So now let's go with main menu. No thanks, not page version. Let's go for single player level 6. So the elo is increasing to 1435, which is still a moderate elo rating. D5, E6. Now at least the competitors start playing a decent opening. Yeah, and now C5 is a very good move. Let's go with Bishop E7, castles. Let's go Knight D7, Bishop F4. Let's go D6, B6. Sorry, let's take here. Let's take here. Now Queen takes on D4 is a very good move actually, but it invites troubles with C5. And the problem is now Queen D4, and now I can go D4 and try to win a piece. Of course, now if I take here, then he's going to take my rook, so I will just blunder my rook. That's not recommended. Okay, Bishop E4. Probably They do have some compensation. We can surely try to win the game. Let's go knight c6, knight f3. Yeah, the rook is very much active. Let's go e5, bishop b5. Yeah, this is a very good move. Let's go bishop b7, bishop a4. Let's go bishop a8, bishop c2. Okay, let's go e4, knight d2. Let's go knight e5. Castles. Yeah, don't show again. I know it. Okay, yeah. So now it's actually we have to think in this question. The e4 pawn is not hanging. Let's go c4. King g2. Yeah, knight f3. Yeah, good trick. Actually, if I want, I can actually punish him for this. Yeah, not taking on f3 direct. Let's go takes on f2. King takes. Let's go knight check. King g1. And now what we can do is we can actually take and go knight. We can take here and we can go knight to e3 and we can go bishop to c5. So I think this should work. Yeah, but he has good solutions. Okay. Probably I can take here. And I can go knight c2 with a check. And I can go knight e1 with a check. And I can go rook e1. And if I want his pawn to come ahead, I can go f5, e5. Now I don't want this pawn to come. Oh, sorry, what is this? Yeah. Cancel, yeah. So bishop d6 is a very good option. What is this? Bishop d6, e6. I'm provoking the pawn to come forward. But I would like to go king f7 here. And I would like to go king e6. Yeah, rook b1 is a very good move. I have to find solution. I will go bishop b6 here. Rook b2, I will go rook d1, rook d8, g4. Thank you for the pawn. Yeah, simple math. King f6. Now rook f2 is not there. Yeah, this is a very good move. I surely missed it. But do we have some solutions here? I mean, rook c8 is a good move, but I don't want to go passive with rook c8 and like try to wait, hang on till what he's playing. Let's go rook d2, a4. Yeah, nice move. If at all we can check here. King h5 seems to be a little dangerous for him. How should we progress here? I think we have a forced win if we go king f5. Rook c4, bishop e3, I guess. Yeah, rook c5. Yeah. So yeah, a5, and now I think it's all over. There's nothing kept in the position. So yeah, a6. Okay, computer resigns. So that was a very good game. Pretty much very correct game by theory. Now let's try on level 7. It's ELO rating 1526. Now the computer is becoming smart. Let's go with d4, knight f6. Let's go with c4, e5. I don't know if computer really knows this opening. c5. Yeah, this is a variation which a lot of players play. I'll go with e4 and I will go with the most standard variation, castles, knight e2, knight e8, and f5 is a normal plan. So yeah, knight d7 is actually not in the plan because now you get takes and I get knight takes, knight e5. So yeah, probably they don't know the theory. Knight h5. I have to be a bit careful here. Yeah, knight h5, bishop g4 is, but I have bishop e2. Yeah. Okay, they go for the pawn. Knight c4. Yeah, now actually I have to be careful because now they have a good amount of threats. They have knight f6 back. Queen e2, knight to back to e5. So I have to find a way to attack. Okay, let's try something. If we go there, if we go e5, knight f6 is still coming. What if we go queen b3, knight e5, queen takes on. Maybe queen takes on ace b7. I don't know if knight a5 is also playable, setting the queen back. So I should believe in development here. Maybe bishop f4, knight f6 is just a bit more passive. b3, knight e5, bishop b2 is probably what I'm thinking. But then bishop f6 and then the knights are really, they're really strong in the place. But at least my bishop will get active. Knight e5, let's go here. g6, let's go bishop e2, bishop g5, yeah. This computer is really smart. So he wants to check on here. Okay. What should I do? Let's go bishop f3. Oh. Okay, so if I take this computer to the end game, probably I can win the match because these computers are not good at end game. Yeah, that is why they don't encourage trading queens in a very amount. No, knight d3 is there. So bad. Bishop f4 is coming. Knight d3 is coming. Let's go to d1. Bishop d4. I can actually go for a sacrifice here. The point is, should I go or not? Rook takes d4 is what I'm thinking about. Yeah, but I need not actually go for the sacrifice. Yeah, I mean, why not play safe? Knight f6. Maybe bishop c1 here should work. Or even rook h3, something like that. Yeah, he has a very good queen. Or maybe bishop c1, knight. Yeah, knight to f5, knight b6, knight g4. Bishop c1, queen h5. That's a correct option. Knight b5, knight g4. Rook h3, knight f2 check. Yeah, but I can go only h3, right? He has queen b5, queen h5. Yeah, but queen h4, then I have this. So probably it will still be holding up. So this should be winning actually for me. Even if I play knight b5 here, he gets takes, knight takes on e4. And there are some problems for me already because the e4 pawn is hanging. Okay, so let's think for a while. Maybe rook h3 first, queen g5. I don't actually want to go in that variation, but okay, let's go with rook h3. Queen f4, let's go with this. And he's just attacking my pieces a lot of times. And it's very hard to difficult the e4 pawn, this everything. How should I defend it? Okay, let's try. Let's try to be a bit more tricky. e4, let's go this. Yeah. If at all he blunders, no, he doesn't blunder. That's a very good move. And if I take, he's going to take back. But what does he have for queen h6? I mean, if I takes and he has this, what if I go directly queen h6?
Checkmate.
Okay, so he plays a very good game, but there are a lot of inaccuracies here. Okay, but that makes us a bit more alert. Now we have to be careful. These advertisers are hectic. So now we cannot play. Yeah. Now we surely cannot play casually. I mean, now the elo is 1680, so we have to be a bit more sharp. Let's go with c5. Knight f3, e6. Let's go for the French variation of Sicilian. Takes, knight takes, and we are very good opening. So maybe bishop c4, knight e6, knight c3, knight c6. Yeah, it's all theory. Bishop b3. Yeah, even this is a theory. King h1 is it's a bit more inaccurate. a6 and maybe queen c7. This is what I've always played. F4. Now there's a variation which takes on d4, queen takes, and then I have e5 maybe. And yeah, that is why he played king h1. Oh, smart, really smart. And after e5, he mainly has queen back. But I'm not able to develop my pieces in that variation. So let's go bishop c6 here. Knight f3 or knight e2, probably knight e2. Yeah. Okay. Now rook fd1 is perfectly fine. I have to break up on with d5, so I'm trying to do that. Let's go rook. Now this rook is not actually be supposed to be brought here. Yeah. If this move is a bit more tricky, but actually I can take on f5 because if I cannot allow a trade on e6, that is bad for me. If I take on f5 and I go d5, probably that is beneficial for me. Even there are ideas like knight g4. Or even I can close with the e5. If I close with the e5, it's going to be bad because knight d5, g4 is all going to come. Probably I can take. It's not the correct move. Probably even I can allow him to take it on e6. I'm not sure. Okay, let's take on. Now I have some plans. I have knight e5 and bishop c6. What is rook a2? Yeah, bishop g5 and takes. Maybe e5. Yeah, maybe d5. Sorry, takes on f6. Bishop takes f6. Knight takes, and he's going to get it then. Yeah. Knight d5. As far as I can calculate, this is losing for him. Yeah, and now I have this. I even have bishop e5. Oh, he's attacking the knight. Oh, I have knight e3. That's perfect. Queen d3. Maybe. Now the point is to take on d5 or take on knight. I have to take on it. Okay, so I'm up for exchange. So most probably these positions are winning. I can take on c2 and I cannot allow any folks like 96. 96 is really dangerous. So I have to still be careful. It's a very tricky computer. Okay. So what to do? There is 96. Then take on d5, takes here. Even that is good. But if I take here, he has b4 in tempo. So I don't want to allow him. I have to activate my pieces. Let's go rook e8. Yeah, c4. I think this is a blunder. Yeah, for no reason. And now this is again a blunder. Okay, game over. Bishop f7. Yeah, you can just try all these tricks. Okay.
Checkmate.
Okay, well played. So that was level 8. Let's go further. 4 more levels to go. Yeah, till level 8, level 9, it's all easy. It's all easy till these levels. It's completely simple to these levels. They know what I want. Okay, single player. Let's go for level 9. It's 1835 now, so a bit higher elo. Let's go with d4. Knight c3. e3, and I will go for the exchange line. I can go for f4 variation, but I want knight e2. Bishop f back. I will go for this. c5. I think f5 here already gives a good advantage for me, but I will go for knight g3. Okay. He can take on e3, right? Maybe this is not recommended because I do have f5 here. Yeah, I mean, this is a part of theory, and I can go f6. g6. Yes, now the problems start. They actually start here. Let's go knight f4. Yeah. In this position, if I'm not able to win this position, then it's useless because this is, I think this is winning. As far as I can remember. Queen f3, knight e5. Queen d2. Yeah, let's think for a while because this is a tricky computer, so I don't want to take any risk. Rook e8 is the cleanest. Rook e1 is the cleanest, or queen c2. Queen c2 takes everything on g6, and then final checkmate. It's even more the best option. But then I need the support to d5. So probably let's go queen c2. Yeah, bishop d6. Bishop d6 is actually a very interesting move because now I can go bishop takes on g6, which tempts me a lot. I can even go knight takes on g6. And he cannot actually take. That's a problem. That's really a major problem. Probably knight takes. Bishop takes on h2. Takes on h2. He has that. But then the king is wide open, right? So it's bound to get checkmated. I don't think it can survive the attack. Knight f4, queen g5, bishop h6, and everything is falling apart. If he takes with the h pawn, then I go bishop g6. Then he has bishop h2 takes 6. Maybe. I don't know if it's the right moment to sacrifice. If I allow bishop e6 by somehow, or bishop takes on f4, then it's not going to work in the same way. Maybe the computer has calculated everything, but I don't know. And it's really very tempting to go there. But I think it's risky. What to do? h4. Bishop takes on there. Okay, let's go for the kill. Yeah, and now the fact is he has a very good opportunity here. How do I save myself? Like, even if I've miscalculated this thing, there should be some variation to save. Maybe knight e7 or knight f4. Queen b5 is not what is expected. Queen b5 is, yeah, terrible. I mean, yeah. Oh, he has rook e3. Smart. Pretty smart. How did this computer finds every solution? That's really smart of them. Now rook on a1 has to be activated. Maybe he has bishop f5 then. Maybe queen here. Queen g5. Takes. Maybe he will go somewhere. Bishop f5 takes. Bishop f5, queen f2. Takes only one. You go with the check. Now bishop g6, I go knight g6. Probably is winning. Takes rook g3. Sorry, rook g1. King goes to f8. Yeah, that is a real dangerous one. Let's go queen g3. Yeah, this is a blunder. And the computer finally blunders. Now rook e1 is the cleanest. And I don't want any issues with takes and then queen g7, king e8, queen g8, king d7, queen takes f7, king d6. I don't want the queen rook.
Checkmate.
Okay, yeah, that was a very cool one. Good game. He blundered at the end. Not the advertisement the game. I don't want this. I'll skip it. Yeah. So let's go for level 10 now. Yeah, let's go for level 10. And e4 on the board. King's pawn opening. I have 3. Now level 5 played a very decent opening. He goes for the Maruk-Zivan variation. This is the variation that a lot of people play, and they really get a good position. I mean, in all Sicilian stuff, you get a good position, but then it's all about maintaining the position. So bishop d3, knight c3, and then you go bishop here, c5. Yeah, bishop e2 is perfect. This c5 is useless. What is c5? And now I can go d5, takes, and I have an isolated pawn on d5. So rather than that, I will prefer e5, because rather than having isolated pawn on d5, I prefer to go this and queen c7. So I will go e5. c5 now, queen d3. Yeah, let's go bishop e6, rook d1. It's all perfect. Let's go queen c7, h3 or bishop g5. I think bishop g5. Let's go here. a3 is that's brilliant. So if I go d5, he has takes, or d5. If he takes the bishop first, then I'm going to take the pawn on c4. If he takes, then I take. If he takes, then I take with the knight. And I do have some plans. Let's go d5. Let's try. Think for a second, guy. Bishop takes, yeah. If I take with the bishop, then he has pawn takes, and that's clearly better for him. I cannot take it back. If I take the pawn, queen g3 maybe. Yeah, knight e4. Okay, this computer is smart. It's really smart. Rook c1. Maybe queen b7. Queen b7 attacking the pawn and the knight. Then he goes knight c5, but then he can take on e4. Yeah, he can take on this pawn. Yeah, pretty smart. There's rook d5. I mean, I will lose a pawn. That's for sure. But at least I will get some activity. So it's like losing the pawn for some activity is never bad. Correct? Or you can even again go rook e8 and try to do something different stuff. Maybe if he goes bishop c6, I can go rook h4. No, the rook is just half square. I can go f6, but my queen is under attack. So queen b8 probably, and then f5. How's it? Yeah, that seems really good. Queen b8 and f5. It's kind of not clear. He has b4 then. Okay, let's go queen b8. Yeah, b4 is the only option, and now he's threatening knight c5. That's a very good move. He's going to keep all the weaknesses intact. Now it's where the theory actually comes into play. Theory actually comes into play here. You don't require theory for playing all these moves, but you require theory for playing the end game. And where the computer level 10 is probably it can be better than me. But knight c5 takes is one of the options with f5, f4, f3. But the fact is I'm getting tempos here. Yeah, so why not try them? Yeah, why not try them? f5, queen f3, bishop d5, bishop c4, takes f3, queen f3. Yeah, but then he has knight e6. If I take, he has rook c5, f4, king here. Let's try this. c5. Queen c3. Is he going to play f3? That's pretty smart. So if I go bishop d5, he has rook d1. Or he has even rook c7 or f3. f3 is a bit annoying. I don't want f3 to come here. So I can go f3 myself, so that if f3 then I can go e3. Yeah, I'm going to weaken up my structure for sure. Bishop c5. Any threats that I can put? Maybe f3 right away, then he has takes. That's not going to help me. Bishop, I don't want to play bishop d5 and then allow this, so this. Oh wow. That's the brilliancy for the computer. Yes, the center attack, takes. But I do have f3, right? I mean, why not f3? Rook e6 takes on e2, rook e1. Yeah. Maybe go queen f4, yeah? Yeah, why not? Let's try. Yeah, he has this. He of course has this, that's correct. And now he's going to capture with a check. Okay. I don't know if I can go for a brilliancy. Actually, I can go for a sacrifice. Let's try this one. Yeah, rook c1. There are a lot of solutions here. The e4 pawn has to be defended successfully. Okay, you can't take the bishop. That's one of the advantages. And this position should be winning for me, if I'm not wrong. I mean, I have to prevent. Oh, sorry, what is this? I have to prevent queen takes on d5, so I can go bishop d5. That will be a bit passive. He has rook c7. Oh my goodness, yeah. That is not advisable. I can go rook f to here. And bishop d3 maybe. Or bishop e2. Yeah, here's this. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Where can I go? I can go rook d3. Which one is better, rook d3 or rook d2? I think this is losing. Yeah, unless he blunders the game, then I don't know. If he blunders the game, then it's good for us. But unless and until that, I think this is losing. Yeah. Absolutely perfect. I think this is check. Go check here. Yeah, rook c7 and it's all over. Maybe I can take here still. I can go here with the check bishop f1, king here. Maybe try something. Let's try. Yeah, this is clean. This is just very clean. There's no way to defend this one. Yeah, maybe there is a chance. Oh, yes, king. Yes, king f5. Okay. Okay, if king gets then I add rook d8, which is winning for me again. Okay. I think this is reasonable. I can go with one more check. Yeah, and it's going to come to e7. Oh, yes, rook f7. Okay, well played. Where's the resigning button? Yeah, well played. Let's go for it again. So probably it was a very good match. I think I blundered somewhere. It was winning for me. I let it go somewhere. Let's go with d4. Let's go c4. Knight c3. Very cool stuff. Bishop b4. He has this e6 problems here. I think e6 is a problem. No, he is bishop g2. Why did I forget? It's a computer. And then he has knight d2. Okay, this way. nbd7. Oh, captures. Bishop captures on f3. So much of a tactical person. But then don't I have g captures on f3? Knight captures, queen captures. Captures there. I think I have e5 here. Yeah. If I go queen captures on d3, I go bishop captures on f6, pawn captures, queen captures, and then he goes rook d8. But then I have rook g1, right? So he has to go queen back to g6. And if I go bishop h7 now, king h7, queen e5, even that is better for me. Bishop h7, bishop h7, king h7, queen e5, that's what I'm analyzing. But I think taking this is much better than takes. You not even takes first, rook g1, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Brilliancy prize, I think. Now the point is I can long castle here. No, I cannot long castle because of the queen. Yeah, I can short castle actually, but then it will lead to a draw with queen check. Yeah, so I can go rook g1. Now bishop h8, f6, and blunder my own bishop in that way. I'm not going to do that. So it's a very good compromise. I have an open king for a very nice structure, but I can offer him a queen trade and I can go in the endgame and win it. So I think this is winning for me. Like something like queen g3. No, not queen g3, of course. I lose a bishop. The point is I have to not take any risk. Like even bishop e7 is okay. It's okay move for me. Bishop e7, rook e8, queen takes on. c7. I should not bind my rook. Or even this is a very stable structure. I can go rook d1, right? Yeah. c5. Yes. Okay. Rook g3. Maybe queen f5. Or maybe even bishop check. Yes. Let's go this. Yeah, this is a good try. You're not going to take on h2 because of the discovered check. Yeah, and now I can actually try something else. Now this is a highly winning position for me because of some reasons. The main reason being queen c4 check is I have this, and I don't think he has any choice. I even have queen f4, which is winning on the spot. Queen f4, it's, I mean, what is the difference I can just, for queen g5 he has queen f5 check, rook e3, queen c4 check, king comes down and he's still losing. I think queen f4 is the cleanest. Yeah. Okay, computer resigns it. Okay, that was a good move. Now it's forced mate on g7. So good game, computer level 10. We are able to defeat you in the second match, of course, not in the first match. They probably have, I didn't play it perfectly. Okay, no problem. Yeah, any problems with my net connection? I think I lost the next connection. Okay. What is this? Yeah, let's go. Let's go to play the level 11 and level 12. Let's finish it off in the next 20 minutes. These ads keep on popping up. Okay, let's go to level 11. It's 1982 elo rating, so that's a very good elo. e4, let's go c5. I think it's defendable. I mean, the amount of play that you require for a level 2200 level elo. Yeah, this is a common setup. It's everything a theory. Queen f3 is a bit risky. Okay, let's castle. Knight c6 and d5? Yeah, I don't know if we would have played it. f5 maybe is... Now I have e5, which does allow him to go g4. G4 is pretty bad, and the bishop is not going to go out, so I can take here. And I can take on f5 probably, but even that position is good for him. I don't know, but it's still okay. I mean, we can play it. Yeah, I'm sure this position is good for him. Takes queen g3, queen h3, bishop d4, something like that. Yeah, It's always good to move out of the way. Oh, he's 95. Oh, I didn't see 95. Okay. Takes. Bishop fate. I have a very bad threat on. I don't know. This this computer is positionally very strong. I mean, as far as I guess I've seen computers playing this game, it's a very strong computer because if I move the bishop, then he kills the knight and ruins my pawn structure. I can't move the bishop. I can go rook d7, which is one of the choices, and which is I think the correct choice. Yeah, I think rook d7 is correct. What is bishop a7? This is a typical computer. Yeah, bishop b6 sounds correct. Yeah, bishop b6 is correct because it guards the d8 square, and now he's going to pile up over the pawn. That's correct. But the other move didn't make a sense. Okay, any tricks that we have? Knight d5, we lose this. Maybe we can go h5 here. How to actually play this structure. The point is, now bringing the other rook onto the d file is going to be difficult for me. But I can go for bishop d8 and bishop c5, yeah. Probably not advisable, but I can go for it. Yeah, and now I can go for rook e8. Okay. Bishop d4, yeah. He doesn't have a choice. He doesn't have a choice. Bishop d4 is the only. Oh, what is this? It's the only correct move he can play. And now if I move the knight, I don't know if anything's happening if I move the knight. I don't want to take a risk. Okay, I'm losing the d5 pawn if I move. He has bishop takes, knight takes on d5, takes, and he has then takes on. Then I have takes on b2, and I have bishop d4 or rook d1, something like that. It will be an opposite colored bishop in game. That's correct. What if I move the knight? Knight e4 maybe? Takes, bishop takes f7, bishop takes g7, check, g6. I don't think anything works here. And I have a passer pawn, you know, that's one of the most. But if it takes here, then it takes. I think knight e4 is perfect. I don't see anything bad with knight e4. f6. Let's go. Blunder with the bishop. Takes. Okay, takes, and he has bishop g7 and he wins the knight. But what if I take first? Then he has bishop c6, knight e2 check. And I captured the bishop, right? Okay, the problem is how with what will I capture? Yeah, that's the problem. So I'm analyzing knight c3, bishop here, knight e1, bishop takes here, and then the problem starts. Yeah, very true. But then I have rook e7, f6 takes here. Maybe I have that. f6 takes. Maybe if I go knight, see knight bishop d5 is out of question because of knight d5, and I can't recapture because of bishop g7. That's a clear option. If I take on 5, I can actually do this time, do that trick. Like I will take on c3, let him take on c6. It's a even trade. Then I will go for rook d4. Yeah, rook d4, knight e2, king g2, then rook 3, knight d4. But that, it's not actually working. Okay. Smart person takes, and he even has bishop d2, or takes, and I lose my rook. Or I can take on d1, then he takes on d7. It's a knight versus knight solution. But that knight cannot come outside easily. Yeah. I mean, I have to go rook d5. But then he has rook takes d1 supporting the bishop. Smart guy. Very smart. Knight c3, bishop c6, pawn c6. Bishop g7 and... I actually missed it. Knight c3, bishop c6, knight e2. King back, rook d. I'm sure there must be some solution here. Yeah, is he not losing 2 pieces for a rook? Let's try that one. I mean, he's losing 2 pieces, right? Now the problem is that favoring him or is that bad? I think this must be bad. I don't know, this must be surely bad. What is he going to do for knight e3? Oh, he has rook e1. What for h5? f6 takes, rook g5. Yeah, rook g5, king h6. King h4 maybe. King h4. But then I have knight e3, right? Rook e1, knight takes here. Yeah, that's not a good tactics. Not at all good tactics. Even if I allow knight e3 to e1, knight d5, it's winning for me. It's winning for me still, nevertheless. Because 2 pieces for a rook is always winning for the 2 pieces guy. h5, f6 check, I take on f6, rook g5, king h6, I attack the rook. Rook f5, I go bishop d4 or bishop d8. And then I go knight d4 and then I go to e2. That's game over. And then I think there is nothing to that. Even if I go knight f2 here, he has king back to g2, knight back to g4. It's a draw, anyways. Unless he goes for something like king h4 and gets checkmated himself. But yeah, there are options like to get checkmated yourself. But okay, if we consider all the logical moves, he has. I have h5. I think h5 is winning. But he has rook d2, maybe knight f2 and something. The game continues with this. Knight e3. The best chance is I think knight e3. Knight e3. Let's go with rook e1. Okay, knight d5, and he's going to go with rook takes on e8, and now everything is protected. I can go with something like, I have to be careful with the 2 pieces that I've handled, but I can go with king f6, king takes f5, knight f2. Of course, handling the 2 pieces is always different, is difficult. So which I would rather not prefer. But if I'm getting an opportunity like that, then why should I not take it? I mean, even if I don't capture the rook, I even have a lot of good plans which I can explore. For example, if I go knight e3 rook e1, I can actually go rook to c8, and for something like, yeah, something like, yeah, rook c8. Oh my, rook c8 is actually a very brilliant move. Rook d6, bishop c5, rook, and rook c6. Yeah, of course, this interface is not that apt to show this variation, but I think that's brilliant. He has to play g5, g4, then he will do c2 pawn. Just go for it. I mean, if I'm not wrong, oh, he has f6. That doesn't matter, right? King to h5, king to g6. Sorry, not king to f8 or king to g8. That's the worst. King to h6 or king to g6. Now, which of them is correct? King g6 himself, then trying to bring the king even in the center. King g6, he moves his rook. I'll take the c2 pawn. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Rook d7. Bro, you're going to walk yourself into a checkmate. Beware of that. Or I'm going to walk myself into a checkmate. I should be aware of that. Okay, rook c5, threatening rook h5. He has only g4. And now I can actually take on c2. He can take on b7. Now my f7 pawn is weak. But is this actually winning for him or not? I don't know. That's really dangerous. h5 knight g4 is a very good idea. Yeah, maybe like then bishop d4, rook d1, bishop c5, b4, bishop takes b4. I do have rook c6 here. Rook takes b7, rook takes f6. Rook takes b6, rook takes b6, rook takes c3, rook takes b2. 2 versus 1 on the queen side. That's not correct. Yes, pawns, that's a problem. Rook c2. Rook takes on b7. Rook takes on b2, rook takes on e3. Don't blunder your rook that way. So h5. Rook takes on b6, knight g4, rook h1, knight f2 check, king g2, knight h1. The rook on b7 actually protects everything. And here's rook b6 and the pawn promotes. It's a draw. It's a draw if I go for rook c2. And I have to go for rook c2. I don't think there is any else. Maybe that's the best choice I have. Yeah. I now have bishop c5, rook c7, bishop d4, rook b4, rook d2, maybe I can try that. Rook d2, then he has that, rook takes c3. But maybe rook d2 is only option. I don't know if I will win the game, but I can try it that way. Yeah, that was the only option. I mean, I think I would have even won the game by keeping it the same way, but now I think this is a winning question. Takes, king f3, king e4. I don't know. If he goes for a draw, king e5, king here, king here. This is not a draw. Ah, come on, he just blundered the end game. Okay. So we won against level 11 also. They are not good at end games, probably. Not the advertisement again. Okay, I'll just put my phone for charging. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, let's go for the last level. Let's finish it off today. A 2100 player. Let's go with d4. This level, I've heard that this level is a bit hard, but if I think I'm available to be defeated. Yeah, d6. The Samish variation, I don't actually enter in the Samish variation anytime ever in my play, because against computers you should not go for the Samish line, because it's very sharp, and it's very terrible. This line actually is a very good line. I have e5, knight g4, and then the pawn actually, I'm not able to save the pawn, but I have knight g6 here. And he has bishop d4 ideas here, which kind of annoys me. I really get annoyed with bishop d4 ideas, so I have knight e2 here. And then f5 and bishop d7. f5 is actually the perfect move. p5 is not that perfect. f5 is perfect. Yeah, and I can take on f5 here, and I can actually go for takes, bishop takes, and then I can go for knight g3, which I think it's perfect. I can go for h3, knight h6. Yeah, then I can go for knight f3, knight g3. Go back, and now I can go for f5. And f5 takes on f5, takes on f5, takes. It's actually a very good line, but first I think I should go bishop e3. And I should allow bishop b2 because bishop b2 is not a threat. But knight f5 is a threat. But then I have g5. No worries. Yeah, queen f8. Queen f8 is a good move. Knight f5, I have g5, right? What are you doing here? Queen c8, queen d7, yeah. That's the computer. That's the level 12 computer. Okay, yeah. And still I can get the f5 pawn, I think. Knight takes f5, pawn takes f5. Yeah, I think still I can play this one. I'm just trying to try this because yeah, he has rook takes f5, right? Ah, okay. That just did not play it well. Wants to take on b2. This is risky. This is really risky for him. I think this is winning for him. I mean, it's a very good chance to actually take the initiative. I play queen e4. He can go. Even I play. I think this is the best. Takes there. Bishop f6. g5. Oh, then I've vacant f5 square for the queen. I get it. What if queen e4 or queen e3 maybe? That does, I think, make queen e3 is blunder. Queen e4. That can make the job easier for us, right? Yeah. And now I cannot go rook f6. That's one point. But even he can't go rook f6. I can go h4, h5. I can try with h4. Bishop takes pawn. That's really a sharp version. I could go queen g2 and try to build up my attack. Yeah, I think that works. If that works, then it's really going to fetch me a lot of hits. Because I can't push g5 because of this queen f5 idea. Unless I have why did I play this? I could have gone queen f4. Yeah. Even now I can go queen f4. But yeah, queen f4 g5 is a very good idea. Let's try it out. I think that is even winning. I don't feel he has any solution for that. Queen f7, king here. Queen e8. Yeah, queen a4 is not going to do the job, guy. Yeah, what sort of move is this? Oh my goodness. I am not going to come on the second trying to entertain a check. Yeah, this is a pretty obvious problem. Only I am fighting for the initiative, right? So maybe I should not care for anything in this position. Yeah, I should not even care for e5 because I have takes and I have queen f8 checkmate. So let's do for can I go for this h4 variation, because it's only I'm trying to win, because queen e8 is a very bad defending move. Queen e4 to threat a check meets queen d7 and queen f1. Yeah, that's the entire trick behind the puzzle. And queen d7 actually attacks the pawn, so I have to go rook f3 and then I have to entertain stuff like bishop g7 and something like that. Instead I can go h4, I guess. And he has b5 or bishop g7. Oh, he has bishop g7. Ooh, okay. Quite cool. Quite cool. I actually missed this. And now he has queen f8. And then he has b5. I think this was winning at some point. As usual, I can see that this was winning at some point, and then I've done everything. Okay. But maybe still it's a draw. Maybe still it's a draw. Now he has queen f8 under the list. h5, queen f8. Takes. So I should go takes here. And then I can go queen e3 maybe. Yeah, but this is not recommended. Check. King goes behind. Even I have queen e6 here, which seems to be a very nice approach. Queen e6 and followed with some ideas like g6 or f6 and g6. Yeah, anything like that. But how should I exactly approach this one? Okay, queen c3 check, king g8. I push, takes it. If I take, then he has a rook open file. That rook is actually doing nothing there, so I don't want to activate the rook. I can go queen e6, takes, h5, takes. Queen check, king back. g6, queen g6, rook f8, takes. Queen g8, queen here. Queen g7, queen check, queen check. Still it will be a draw. I think I can go for it. This is the last chance to go for anything else, if at all I have to go. But I think this is okay. What am I doing? Oh yes, queen d5 check. And once he gets a check, then it's very difficult for me to win. It may be still a draw, maybe, and no. But now the king goes on g1, so Maybe I can still draw this. Check king at 7, check king here, check queen f7. Yeah, because I can't march further with my king. I think I gave it up somewhere. Queen f8, queen g8 is terrible. That's not recommended at all. Maybe this. It's going to march up with the queen. That's a problem. King g6 and it's not a good move. Oh, even he can go out of checks. Queen f7 is probably the best. Maybe I don't know if what the computer is going to evaluate it as, but queen f7 is probably the best. King g5. Yes, and then I think g4. Oh, for king f4 it doesn't have a check. Oh my goodness, yeah. I didn't miss that. Okay. That's strange. That's really strange. Okay. I think this is worth resigning. I can try resigning this one. Yeah, even I don't have a check there. c2 is just winning. Okay. Yeah. So we lost a match with level 12. We lost a match with level 12 now. So yeah, now let's defeat level 12. d4. Let's go e6. That's a kind of a tempo down variation of the Queen's Gambit decline. Black has extra tempo, so black can make the most of it. c5, and then I go bishop c7. It's a very old line, very famous line of Queen's Gambit decline. Queen b3, queen c2, a3, and anything is playable. This is a very good move, but then I have e5, and although it's like they do get a very good attack, I get a very good compensation. So pawn takes on e5, I get this, and now the c5 pawn, if you see, it's again weak. They still have a good attack. Is that a blunder? I don't know. I think it's a blunder. Why not bishop h2? h2. Yeah, I think this is winning. I don't know if I'm right here. Yeah, that's kind of very strange, but yeah, I've won a lot of games with this. Today I'm just not able to spot it. Yeah, queen c7, f5, f4, sorry. I don't know, I think this is winning. Maybe even queen g5. King f8. Knight e2 check, king back. I don't know, let's try it. Yeah, this is one of the annoying moves. Here's f4 then. Strange. Queen h6 or queen h5? Yeah, if I have to avoid king g3 then queen h5 is perfect. I mean, this is a position which everybody dreamed for in their career, at least once in their career. I don't know if this position is winning for me, but I can give it a try. I can surely give it a try. What if? Queen h2, king 5, queen h5, king e2, knight e3 check doesn't work, knight e5 check, king e1, and then the king is safe. Okay. That variation doesn't work. g5 takes, bishop e2, king f3, takes. Oh, even as bishop c3. That's a problem. He has knight f2 there. Oh, even has knight f2. Knight f2 works, for God's sake. Knight f2 actually works. So how to stop this guy? Okay. It must be very close to a checkmate. I mean, it's missing something terrible. Queen f5, king e2, queen here, king e5, king here. At least we can draw. Let's try. Now if I move the knight back to f6 or anywhere else, then it's not a draw because of f5. But I can go queen back to h5. Who the hell plays rook g1? If rook e1 is the right move here, then it is unexpected. I mean, this is a draw. Rook e1 is not a right move. Rook e1 cannot be the right move here. He keeps on thinking between these two moves. I think this is terrible. Okay. The king is in front of the rook. Yeah, I think this is a draw. I don't find a winning line here. At least for me. If he plays something different, then it's of course a winning line. Yeah, knight e5 check, then everything will start collapsing. Knight e5 check. Yeah, this is it's a draw. Okay. So from loss we came to draw. Now we will go for a win. One last game. I think we have streamed already for a lot of time. Yeah, we are streaming for 1.5 hours. So one last game for us. Let's go with c4, d5, knight c3, e4, bishop here, knight e2, castles, h3, f4. Let's go takes. Let's go takes. And now knight on g3 and h4 is the common attack, but you can try something different. We can try b2 and probably allow him to capture the pawn on b2, but that's not advisable. What else can we try? Okay. We can try giving up an exchange here. I don't know if he takes it. Let's try. Let's go bishop b2. Is this? Let's prevent that first. Bishop b2, rook b1, rook b2, bishop c6. Takes. Okay, let's try to give him that pawn. Yeah, offer him exchange actually. I'm trying to offer him exchange. I don't know if he's going to take the bishop. If he takes the exchange, then it's going to be really bad for him. Yeah. Now this position is sure shot winning for me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this position is winning for me. Yeah. I mean, I can try to win this in a lot of ways. Clear way being rook e8. Rook e8, he is going to play rook e1 and try to check me here. So I can even go queen 2. This is a clear draw if I go queen c3. Don't tell me that he's going to play this move. Oh my goodness. Oh god, this is just terrible. I have knight g3 and I think this is winning. Come on. Is he going to sacrifice a queen? Yeah, I think this is winning for me, right? Rook e1, queen takes e1, queen takes e1, it's winning. If I take the bishop, still it's going to be the same thing. The pawn is under attack, and I can go for the same variation. But why not if I go for rook e1 first? Takes, bishop d7. Oh yes, bishop d7, that's correct. Then I have queen back to c3. And he has 2 rooks and a piece. Oh, sorry, he has 2 rooks for the queen. That's correct, but that king is hopeless. That king has to get checkmated anyway. But why not take on first take on b5? Like if he tries to defend, it's still undefendable. Rook e1 and queen g7 is bit. I think this is a blunder. This is still the most undefendable position. Yeah. And now he has rook e8. That's one of the correct moves. So I will first go rook e1. Queen f8. And now I will go pawn takes on here. This has to be winning. Come on, guys. You just can't. Yeah, you just can't prevent this position from being winning. I have rook e6, right? Yeah. Come on, this has to be winning. Yeah, come on, let's go. Okay, so that was all about chess free app. Congratulations, thank you. I went with the level 12. That was all about chess free app, and let's hope that you all enjoyed this. Of course, I'm playing this on the laptop using the Nox player, so you can also download the same and try the mobile apps on laptop. Okay, so that was all for today. That was very fun, defeating all the 12 levels of chess free within 1.5 hours. So next time let's try and defeat any other app, or let's continue with our chess streams. Okay, thank you.